Hey everyone, in this video I break down the entire Claude CRO system from how to screenshot it, how to come up with the script, how to screenshot the script, what the script actually is, and then putting it into Shopify. It's about a 15-minute video where I break down this whole workflow. I'll include the code in the comments below, but hopefully this helps you move quicker with landing page creation and conversion rate optimization without the need for developers. Enjoy. When I found this, it was like, so for context, like the only way that I was able to scale as a media buyer was I was like, again, I'm tech savvy, I understand engineering, but I can't necessarily write code. I can read code. And my crutch was like I needed engineers to like do CRO for me. And like in Shopify, that's where we had our store built. I would use no code builders like Gem Pages, or I've used ClickFunnels before, but they're just kind of janky and they break all the time and you have to spend more time maintaining it. And I always wish I can just take a screenshot of like an element of like a carousel and just put that in and like A/B test it. And then I would do that, but I would have an engineer, it would take him 3 days. I found a way with Claude to be able to do what took 3 days in about 5 seconds and have the output be even better. And it's pretty freaking nuts. So that's what I want to like play around with.
With your show.
So I think this is like, if a media buyer gets the ability to play around with their landing pages, they just become like untouchable, because you can just scale and like see like conversion rates are not an issue for anymore because you can just test. So let's just take this. I'll start with a simple thing first. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that. Like, let's say like I think this would be really good on my product page, like this element idea, but like to build it, it's like, I mean, yeah, you can build in a gem page thing or like ClickFunnels, but like to make it mobile optimized where like this thing looks normal is really tough. You can do that in like a second. So if I go into Claude again, and then I take my screenshot, I put it in, and then I just take this prompt. So there's 2 parts to it. First prompt is, can you copy this code exactly in HTML liquid, C image? It's going to copy this. Make sure it's mobile optimized. See the example code below on what the code should be structured to work inside of Shopify. And then I take this secondary code, which is basically like optimized code that an engineer made that is how Shopify should be structured. So then it's really long. Just copy that. And there you go. And then once I do that, it should just code it really quickly. And then I don't know if you'll be able to see my window if I do Safari. Can you see my
Is it
Safari?
on a new window or?
Can you see my Safari?
No, although
Okay.
I see Claude right now.
All right. So basically that, it already coded this whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I would just copy it. Let me just go into Riverside and switch to, so like everything here, you'll see custom liquid. I didn't write a single piece of code. This was all like, I took a screenshot and then it built it, mobile optimized it, and then I have like full, literally filtration. Let's say that I wanted to add this section that we just built. I'm going to type in the word liquid, and every Shopify store has this. Custom liquid. Give me that thing. I'm going to copy the contents here. I'm going to paste it.
Look at that.
And then, you know, there's my mobile optimized site. If I do mobile, it's the exact same thing. And then if you know how to code, you can just type in like href, and then you just update this, and the button will change. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can say like, I want the button to go here. You do that. I can go to your website. I'll go to mediabuyer.com, take an element real quick. So let's say I really like these case studies and I want this. Like, let's say I just can't build it. So I'm gonna do the same code, but since it already has the context of this, so my hope is it does everything like this, follows the same structure. And this is gonna work beautifully. will change is it doesn't have the video links, and then you can just basically feed it and it'll just update it. But it's basically like from a screenshot, reverse engineering any website, any element, putting it in, and then you can just quickly test stuff that would take forever to do, which is like game changing, I think.
I think for a lot of media buyers right now, they're looking at this with wide eyes, just like, oh my gosh, this is wild, game changer.
So watch this. So now I'll just like move the padding. There's your case studies.
That's wild.
And then I can do like a random YouTube video. Let me just pull up a random link.
And the base code that you added into the chat, did you just search that online, or how did you develop that base code that's structured well?
I had to code a bunch of stuff, and I had to like you'll see, for example, this code here. Like it's messy, it works. If you just do the script, this one, without by just saying HTML liquid, it's going to design it to like build on the Shopify backend, like how you would have to restructure the entire website. I tried to hack it where what if I just wanted to like improve a PDP, and just like add a reviews banner or whatever it is, and I needed it to work. My constraint was like inside of this thing. So like what happens, like, and I think this is the most important thing here, like the last step is when you get to this point, like if you don't know how to update this stuff, I just got a random YouTube link here, and I'm gonna say, please update all the videos to include this link. And then I'm gonna say, give me the complete code back. Because what will happen is if you just ask it to give you like this change, it's just gonna like give you like here's the new links, but it won't give you the whole code, and you're gonna have to like put it in yourself. If you do this, it should just regenerate everything. And this is like, imagine if you're talking to an engineer on Slack, like this is all you're gonna do is like instead of asking them to do it, and then it goes into like a Trello board, and it goes like bug tracking, you can just do it yourself. You can see if you like it or if you don't like it. If you find that you built something you really like, you can then give it to an engineer and just like make this an actual hard-coded proper thing. But this thing, in my opinion, like can handle really well. So like I'll just update this section right here, paste it, and then should have like video links in there.
If anyone's watching this and wants to do a favor and share that code for whatever tool builder they're using, whether it's ClickFunnels, Kajabi, Go High Level, or anything, that would be a solid.
Yeah, but like see like let's say you didn't want publishing.com there, you just like search publishing, and then I can say like you just do that, right? And that's it. You just save it. You keep iterating and like changing the stuff, but like no mobile optimized with reviews done. So for like your website, like you can just take something from someone else's thing. Like you can even build this ticker, and it'll give you the code for that, and say go up to like $3 billion, 3.258, and it'll give you that code. So it's really nuts what it can do. So I think this is like the secret sauce to media buying is if you can do your own CRO and you don't need a dev and you don't need a designer, you just take a screenshot and then tell it like just copy this. You just need good taste. And if you have good taste, then you can scale to infinity, really.
Infinity and beyond.